folks, here's an old favorite on this channel. This is a French model called Lag, and I had quite a few of these back in the old days of the channel, and I don't remember having one of these Lag OC66 guitars, which is their entry-level acoustic. It is a Sitka spruce top. There is the rosette with the Occitan cross there at the bottom, which is a nice feature. It has black binding, nice profile on the guitar, nice mahogany, a rosewood board, and a blacked out headstock with black tuning keys, which are really nice. Now this one threw me a bit because somebody, and I don't think it was Lag, I think this was bought and never played, but somebody has tuned the guitar with the tuners going the wrong way. So when you go to tune it up, it tunes down, and vice versa. So that threw me for a minute. Other than that, sharp fret ends, no big deal. 20 minutes with a 3-cornered file, and that's sorted out. Everything else on this guitar is absolutely fine. Didn't come with a bag, so I suspect somebody bought this and used the bag for something else and then sold this on. I picked it up fairly cheap. I haven't had a Lag for a while. They're a bit more common over here than in the US, but you can get them in the US. I was getting them for quite a while back in the early days of the channel. Had some nice acoustics. I think I did one of the Arcane Electrics at one point. If you look back, search through my videos, you'll find those. But this is one of their classical guitars. I've had the electric classicals, if you'll remember. The cedar and the spruce top ones, but this is more of an entry-level guitar. It's not, it doesn't have a big sound, but it has a reasonable sound, and I probably could use an upgrade on the strings, but it's a nicely designed guitar. This company has a really nice aesthetic. I wish it came with the original Lag bag, but I did get it really cheap, so I can't complain. But it's nice to see one of these again. These are the lower end of their spectrum, even though it's a French company. They're made in China, so you know, the beginner and the student level instruments are Chinese made to keep the price down, and once you get up into the higher end of their catalog, you'll find ones that are made in Europe, in France, Europe. This is the Lag Occitania OC66, so it's the Occitania series. I do believe this is discontinued. I do believe the newer version of this is the OC70, which looks very similar. So there you go. There's, I don't know if you can see in there the interesting Lag logo. It actually isn't blacked out. It just looks black on the screen. It's really dark veneered mahogany on the headstock there. And they always use these sort of all black tuners, which are quite nice actually. They work really, really well. So yeah, another pleasing guitar. This is a full size. They do this in the incremental sizes, 1/4 as well. And I do believe the model number would be OC66/2 or OC70/2. So make sure if you're buying one, it doesn't have a /2 or a /4, because then you're buying a fractional size. So if you want the full size, make sure it's just OC66 or the newer version OC70. These are, I think, around the 179 mark new, and you can pick them up, you know, 50, 60 pounds cheaper than that if you look for a used one, or maybe even under 100 if you can work on them. I find that guitars under 100 on eBay and Amazon Marketplace, or whatever it's called now, you know, when you buy a used guitar, it almost always needs quite a bit set up, and even the new ones as well. So yeah, Lag OC66, pretty little guitar, classical. It's got all the correct dimensions and appointments, nicely made. It has a Sitka spruce top, some sort of mahogany back, all bound with black. Of course, the fretboards on classical guitars are rarely bound, so that's not bound. Nice heel cap on the back there. So a really nice guitar. This is a Lag guitar. Haven't seen one in a while, so it's nice to have it back on the channel. And this is one of their entry-level guitars, one of their cheaper guitars. Still a decent guitar, a good beginner guitar for somebody wanting to learn folk or classical or even flamenco style to start out with. So there you go, folks. Lag OC66. I apologize for the gardening noise behind me. I wanted to get these videos done early this morning, but somebody also wants to do their lawn, so we have to allow for that. All right, folks, I'll see you on the next one.